Good morning. This is Srini Dadi from Dadi Cryptos. Uh, Today is Sunday morning from South California. Okay. Today was a nice day outside. Uh, Expected to touch a high 80s. A lot of my user base or friends have asked about what's going on with Bitcoin in India and how widely it's accepted. And so I thought I will cover today's episode with focus on India, what's going on there with respect to the cryptos and how to trade there and what merchants accept and all the good stuff. Okay, so we'll cover that momentarily. So hold on. So before that, Bitcoin in the US right now is trading at 2702 and Ethereum at 198. So you have a reference point, and Litecoin at 40. These are the three top big ones, and Ripple is around 15 cents. Okay, so let's see. So let's talk about what Bitcoin is. I think
Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information about Bitcoin, visit weusecoins.com.
Okay, so now that you know what Bitcoin is and what it does at a high level, let's see with respect to India what's going on. So earlier in the year, I think it was in June, it was announced that Bitcoin will be officially legalized in India, and you can read this article. It talks about that. So legalization of Bitcoin in India, and that news has actually been well received by the Bitcoin community, and it has helped with the Bitcoin pricing to raise. Okay, so the exchanges in India are ZebPay. Okay, and ZebPay is one of the earlier ones that has adopted Bitcoin in India. And in India, this is for my non-Indian friends. The currency is Indian rupees. Roughly a dollar is 65 rupees. Okay, so the Bitcoin is traded in terms of rupees in India, and it is 178,000, or as Indians call it, it's 1.78 lakhs. Okay, so there is a catch here in India. For some reason, there is a buying price and a selling price. So if you're selling, you get lower, and if you're buying, you buy at higher price. I think this is the difference between the buy and sell. I think is what these exchanges make from the market and from the users. Okay, so the next one I've looked at is called Unicorn. Okay, so Unicorn also has a buy and sell, It's 1,75,000, and the sell is 1,67,000. Okay, and these are in rupees. This stands for rupee, and as you can see, the pricing has gone up in June. I think this is where the across the board the prices took off, and so did it in India. I think this is where those announcements were made. So it's been stable, and then it's come down in July, and right now it's around this, gone back up to this 178 or so. Okay, so I also came across some, they call it gift card marketplace. Seems like these are some of the places where you can buy gift cards for using Bitcoins. Okay, Make My Trip is a travel, Clear Trip is a travel. These are, we all know Domino's Pizza, Baskin Robbins, and movies. So it seems like you can buy and sell gift cards using Bitcoin. So I think Bitcoin is probably the most leading one in India. I've come across a couple of sites that do Ethereum, but I'm not sure. It keeps saying it's beta, so check if this is really legit. I don't have any accounts here. If you need to set up, I think you need to live in India with a connection to your bank accounts and all the good stuff. So seems like one Ethereum is 13,500 rupees. Okay, and if you get two, seems like they discount. I'm not sure if this is discounting or if the volumes, because when you buy two, you get it for 13,275, it says. Okay, again, you need to do your own research on these guys. I heard about ZepPay. It's been there for a while, and Unicorn. But when it comes to these seems like ETHX India is probably new. And it says last traded at 13,250, 13,250. Okay, it's based off a company called S Capital Solutions, and they are in Hyderabad. Okay, so BTCX India seems like this is the same company, S Capital. Okay, seems like they do trading of Ripple. I think, although it says BTCX India, I'm not sure why it's called BTCX, because the only thing they're trading is Ripple. So Ripple is trading at $11.25, and there are some wallets and all that. But again, I'm not. I just came across this, but I'm not logged in or anything. You need to try on your own. But I think it's still a little too early for Ripple and Ethereum in India, because still it seems like Bitcoin is still needs to take on, and then folks will probably go into Ripple and Ethereum, because they cannot be easily traded in India, because they're not point-to-point payment solutions like Bitcoin is. Okay. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, let me know, and contact me on my contact information. Okay. See you. Bye.